Hey everybody, it's Doug Schaub with the Make Maine Your Home team over at Remax Oceanside. In this week's episode, we're going to talk about taking a little drive. We're going to take you up and down Route 1 in Maine and kind of show you what it's all about. So let's do this. All right, everybody. So like I said, we're going to talk about Route 1, taking a little joyride up and down the coast of Maine and around like the northern border and all that stuff. So Route 1's a staple here in southern Maine on, getting up and down, getting to city, seeing the ocean. It's a lot of great spots to look at when you're on Route 1. But I figured I'd give you to start off this episode, give you some fun facts about Route 1, maybe the history, that kind of stuff. So let me put on my trusty glasses to look at my bullet points here. So Route 1 is 527 miles long, runs up the coastline and then up to Fort Kent. All the way south is Kittery right there. So Route 1's kind of neat because it goes from like northern Maine all the way down to Key West in Florida. It's really known for like its ocean views, a lot of great spots to check out. It goes through a lot of cool like Maine towns, which I'll talk about a few of those as we go through this episode. Fun facts I figured I would throw out there was Route 1 was originally a Native American trail and later became an important transportation route for early settlers and traders. During the Revolutionary War, some spots on the road were key battleground places like Wiscasset and Thomaston. There's a lot of great things to check out on your route, like some cultural attractions are the Maine Maritime Museum. It's located in Bath. There's the Farnsworth Art Museum located up in Rockland. Fort Knox is a historic fort in Prospect, Maine. I think we mentioned Fort Knox in a video. You also go all the way up to Fort Kent, which is way up there. So some really great things all up and down Route 1. Some great places to stop and eat, like historic places to stop and eat. There's Red Eats in Wiscasset, which is right on Route 1. Allagash Brewing Company is in Portland. If you like antiquing, tons of great places to stop, littered all up and down Route 1. It's really great for that if you just like to go out and check out those types of places. All right, so now I thought I would just kind of go up the coast. I'm looking at the map here, go up the coast and kind of point out a couple of places that is always worth stopping and checking out if you're making the trek up Route 1. So starting off in Kittery, right at the start of Maine there, a lot of outlet shops and things like that. If you like shopping, it's a great place to start. If you like shopping, that's your place. So going up Route 1 though, Ogunquit's a really great town, one of the best beaches in Maine. I think we pointed that out in another video that we did about beaches. Great town there, great restaurants in Ogunquit, just a really cool place to stop and check out. York, Ogunquit, and Wells, just that whole stretch is very like beach communities there. Really just great spots. There's a couple lighthouses sprinkled in there, so you get a lot of great scenery and a lot of cool like beach towns. And then you roll up into Kennebunk, great area in Kennebunk. Kennebunkport in particular, right on the water there, is really just it's a special town there. It looks like quintessential Maine coastal town if you want to stop in there. Then you go up through like Biddeford, Saco, Scarborough, right up into the Portland area. If you're coming up Route 1, you got to stop in Portland. Lots of great things in Portland. We've done tons of videos about the Portland area and all that, and a lot of great things to do there. Check out some of the restaurants that are in Portland. You got Portland Headlight that's in Cape Elizabeth. A lot of great things to check out in the greater Portland area, so definitely make that one of your stops as you're coming up. Going up from there, you got Freeport that you're going to hit. You got LL Bean there. A lot of great things. We've done some videos about that. So check out Freeport, make a stop in LL Bean and some more of the outlet stores and all that. Then you go up into Brunswick, Bath area, and then down, from there you can go down to Harpswell and Phippsburg. A lot of great towns in there and beaches as well. Going up through Wiscasset, you got Red Eats, which we mentioned there, great place to stop, kind of like an iconic store, or iconic shop to stop and grab something to eat there in Wiscasset is Red Eats. Following Route 1, you go through Damerscott, Waldoboro, Warren, and then you get into the Rockland, Camden area. One of my first memories of Maine is in Camden. It's a really special place. They're a great town. When my father lived in Boston back in the 80s, drove us all the way up to Camden, and we took a schooner trip out of there, and I believe they still do those. There's a lot of that going on in Camden, which is really great. You could, hop on a schooner and they cruise around the bay for a couple of days. You sleep on the boat, you eat on the boat. It was really a great memory that I have going out of Camden. So really, really awesome place there. Continuing up Route 1, you got Belfast, which is a cool town kind of on your way through, Ellsworth and then down to Bar Harbor, Acadia Park. If you're going up Route 1, you got to stop there. We've done some videos on Acadia and Bar Harbor, so check those out. And then going up there, You know, I haven't been to many of these towns, you know, going from Bar Harbor over to Eastport. You know, going up through there after Bar Harbor, there's a lot of great like places. There's some campgrounds in there that are on the water. There's some really great places to stop there, going all the way over to Eastport. Eastport is a great town to check out. I believe Eastport is the town, like it's the easternmost portion of the U.S. So you get to, you know, see the sun come up earlier than anybody else in the country. You know, it's kind of neat there. And there's a spot in there where the tide comes in really deep, and it's kind of fun to watch. There's a couple great things to do there. And then Route 1 kind of takes a left turn and just heads straight up, you know, Maine, going up through Calais, Holton. A lot of these are like, you know, old mill towns, takes you right up through Presque Isle. Now you're getting right into northern Maine, you know, the county they call it, Aroostook County, goes right up Fort Kent. And that's pretty much where Route 1 ends. If you want to just drive the whole distance in Maine, 527 miles, Route 1 is the way to do it, because you're going to be able to really see the heart of Maine. You know, if you get on 95 and all that stuff, that's a highway that's just, you know, when you're trying to get somewhere fast. But Route 1, if you want to take your time and really enjoy Maine and the coast of Maine, take Route 1. It's really awesome. Anyway, hopefully this was helpful. If you have driven the whole distance there, I would love to hear from you. Please comment below. Let me know your thoughts on it. I'd love to hear from somebody that has done that. I have not. I should probably plan on doing that someday. But anyway, comment below. Let us know your thoughts. And remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone. Please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and one of these buttons over here. You get a lot of great information about real estate, the state of Maine, cool things to do, all that kind of stuff. And of course, if you have any questions at any time, comment below or hit us up on all social media platforms, and we'd love to help you out. And we love talking about Maine and real estate in Maine.